If you haven't seen episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it would make more sense if you do before watching this one, though I don't really care. It's finally coming to an end. This is the last episode of season 1, though I'm actually hoping they make season 2. Calm down, calm down. I'm not saying I enjoyed watching IronHeart, but damn don't I enjoy making videos about this dumpster fire. Okay, we start with a flashback. We see Little Red before he became Little Red. We see that he's in a dire situation and is about to get caught when a demon creates a door for him. He doesn't really think twice and just goes in and escapes, though we can't really see who the demon is. And then, Borat is the demon. Of course he is, dude. Borat gasses up Little Red and he folds. He makes a deal with the Borat, and this is the backstory of how Little Red became Little Red. Then we come back to real time, and something that I haven't mentioned until now is that at the beginning of each episode you get these like title cards, and I hadn't mentioned because they all seemed fine until now. Nothing really too amazing, nothing bad. But in episode 6, I don't know why they would do it like this, but it kind of just looks like an AI generation. I don't know why it looks so weird. Now we see that Electro's antivirus is still not working and he can't stab Little Red. Riri now has finished the suit and goes to the pizzeria where Little Red is having a chat with Borat, who has a British accent now for some reason.
I've been a little bit busy. You see, you're not my only client.
Allow it, bruv. I'm moving silence, fam.
Riri goes in and starts beating the living daylight out of Electro. She knows that Electro's Windows Defender was corrupted, so she's gonna restart his system. How, you might ask? Well,
I'm gonna knee you in the groin.
after that, she goes upstairs to confront Little Red. And another thing that I haven't mentioned in previous episodes is that we see Little Red constantly training on holding his breath, because something that is never mentioned but you can kind of tell is that he only goes invis whilst he's holding his breath. So they're about to start fighting and Little Red goes invis, but Riri chose cleanse, I guess, for her sums, because Little Red is invis for maybe 3 seconds and is just gone. So the whole thing of her fighting someone who's invis just out of the window. They start fighting, but it must have been a full moon, because as they're fighting, Little Red starts becoming the big bad. Big bad, though, is not having any of it. Some might say he's tweaking and is currently in goblin mode. That just fucking came out of my mouth, dude. She gets ragdolled for a few seconds before just self-destructing. We see the destroyed suit all over the ground and Riri looking like she just finished watching IronHeart season 1. She begs for her life, but now, back to Little Red, just decides to shoot her. But it turns out to be a hologram. So she grabs him and kicks him in the No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't kick him in the balls. She takes the hood away from him and has a voice crack.
You all done?
Then just leaves. But now when leaving, we see Borat again. Riri sits down with Borat and he just starts yapping. He starts telling her that she can have whatever she wants if she makes a deal with him. Then we get a Casey Neistat montage.
Another pair of custom sunglasses.
And we see that Riri accepted the deal and now has brought back Nat from the dead.
Parker, look at what it's doing to you.
And that's about it. That's how IronHeart season 1 ends. And honestly, good for Riri. If I had to live in this show's logic, I'd be shaking hands with Satan too. I honestly hope they make season 2. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown of IronHeart season 1. Now, get out of here.
That's a hot pile of garbage. Trash, and you know it.